Well, hello. Nice of you to join me. Um, you may be confused. I'm not wearing my hoodie today. It's kind of getting kind of hot, and then you need some visual interest. So I gotta stimulate some visual interest. I'm still wearing a hat, so obviously that's going to stay the same. I'm gonna keep this very tight. So I want to speak to something that I've learned from a documentary that I've seen a while back called Riding Giants. It's about big wave surfing, basically the evolution of surfing, how it started, how it progressed through the 40s, 50s, 60s, all the way up to now, at least at the time that it was released. So it was very interesting. And then something clicked with me today that is very relevant to everyday life. And they touch on this, but this is my take. Um, so if you remember, if you ever seen surfing movies, they used to have those, Back to the Beach with those really quirky ones, the kooky ones where they have the really big surfboards, like 9 feet tall. Now that's not for ego. That's literally they needed the big surfboards to catch the waves because the bigger the waves are, the faster they travel. So the longer the board is, the more likely you're going to catch the wave. It was all about catching the wave. So what happened is later on, as the evolution, they realized, wait a second. So some surfers went snowboarding, and then they realized, wait a second, these are essentially just surfboards but on snow. So it clicked. It's like, once you're on the big wave, you don't need that big, cumbersome board anymore. You need a fast and nimble one, right? So that's what happened. So they developed a way. I don't want to ruin it all, but essentially, you go watch it. It's on iTunes. I bought it on iTunes. It's great. I highly recommend it. Rent it even. Um, the point of it is that you know the board at the beginning served a function to catch the wave, but then it took someone's creativity and understanding to realize, wait a second, the next stage of this is we can catch the wave efficiently, but now I want to surf the wave efficiently. So how am I going to relate this to the title? We're too beautiful. So here's the thing. Today, there's so much emphasis on making ourselves physically beautiful to the point where we're photoshopping our photos and posting them online to give the illusion in the same way that magazines have been doing it for decades. Okay, it is filtered down to that point. We are our own marketing team, but that's not reality. So what's happening is you're trying to catch attention like a big wave surfer is trying to catch a wave. You're trying to big yourself to the point where you get enough attention where someone might stick around long enough to get to know you, right? But there comes a point that you realize when you get to know someone, I don't need this big surfboard anymore. In the same vein as I don't need to manicure myself anymore to keep this person around because now we've connected. So there you go. Um, so the point is what I'm trying to say. It's conversation. The point of being beautiful is that you want to invite as much conversation as you can stomach. Okay? That's it. Because it's just a window into you. It's not you. You're not quantified by your looks. You're quantified by the whole package. That's just a facet of you. Your physical exterior beauty. Right? But if you're a shitty person, it doesn't matter. Then I get to know you within a blink of the eyes. Okay, well, you're good looking, but that's it. Right? There comes a point, especially when you get married, well, you don't need to be this thing anymore. I've already got you. So now let's just carve away the unnecessary bits and let's just focus on the conversation. Let's ride that wave. That's what I'm saying. So we're so beautiful now. Modern science has made us so beautiful, and our insecurity has made ourselves so beautiful. We're unapproachable. We're menacing, like a giant wave. So the point of the conversation now is to catch a giant wave and run away from oblivion. The oblivion of your beauty. It's like, oh my God, I'm talking, ah! And you. So there's this excitement now of being in that pocket where any wrong move, you're just going to get crushed by tons of water. Tons of beauty is going to come crashing down on you via judgment. Why? We all have eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Communication. There comes a point when your beauty is detrimental. What are you trying to do? I just want to talk. Okay? We all just want to talk. So let's talk. You know, if it takes someone to say something courageous to get you to put your guard down, then it's up to people to be courageous. But it's a two-way street. It's got to be that handshake because there's nothing more embarrassing than doing high five and there's just hang time. Okay? Quantify that with your exterior beauty. Quantify that by the people around you that are looking to judge you. There's a lot riding on it. So it gets built up into this giant wave that doesn't exist. Okay? I just wanna talk and express. I'll be happy with your judgment. Believe me, I'll be happy. Because you know why? This video is for me, not for you. I'm serving you by you judging me. I'm happy to do this for you. Because I'm talking to myself. I always have to reiterate, because there's always a chance someone can stumble across this. So look, I happen in this moment to be in a good place, and I want to share goodness in the moments that I'm good. And then when I'm bad, hide it. It's my pain to deal with. Okay? So that's all I'm doing. I just want to see myself in the good times when I'm experiencing the bad. Okay? Have a good day. Why is it so dark in here?